Vishuddhi. As long as you are there, you will have low self-esteem, jealousy and all competition. The moment you are not there, wherever you live, you will be just expanding and expressing your uniqueness and creativity. You will understand you are unique. You will not bother about anything else. Anya. As long as you are there, you will have a headache and life will be serious. The moment you are out, you will be utterly relaxed. You will be enjoying. Sahasrara. As long as you are there, you will have discontentment. You will have dissatisfaction. The moment you move out, you will have just gratitude and overflowing. Life will be too much. Life is too much. Just move out. Get out of your system. Only one word for today's message. This is the only introduction. The one word, get out. Get out. If you are having a thought to move the hand, witness. If you are having a thought to say something, witness. Continuously witness. And if you are feeling bored, witness. Even the thought is thought that you are feeling bored, witness. Continuously witness. Because the moment you create space between you and your thoughts, intelligence starts happening. That space is where intelligence starts flowering. The Atmaspurana starts happening. Now, it is time for me to give the introduction for the word Atmaspurana. I tell you honestly, when I came, I don't know what I am going to draw and what I am going to explain. Now just it's happening. It's landing on me and I am expressing. So if you fall in tune with me, you will understand what I am going to do. Alright, let me explain. This is what I call time shaft. Time shaft means the time. Kala chakra, continuously moving. The future is continuously entering into past. This moment, you see the next moment is future. By now it is already become past. Future. Now already it has become past. The past is continuous, the future is continuously becoming past. The time, the future time is continuously becoming past. The time is moving, the time shaft. Continuously it is rolling and moving in this direction. In this direction. For me, the past and future are one and the same. Actually, in a way, it's a complete shaft. So what your so-called future is nothing but past. Nothing but past. Your future is also nothing but past. You are seeing only one portion of the time shaft. I am seeing the eternity, Nitya. In Nitya it is a circle. It just comes and gets connected. That's what we call Kalpa. Kalpa means again, which again and again happens. Kalpana means which again and again happens. Why do we call something as Kalpana? Imagination, which again and again happens. Once you experience it, the imagination will never happen. That's why it's called Kalpa. The future is becoming past. This is the time shaft. Past, future and present, all put together is only eternity, Nitya. See, the whole thing, past, present and future, everything only put together, eternity. Nityananda means what? Eternally blissful. In the past, in the present and in the future. In all three times who is blissful is only Nityananda. Eternal. All the three put together it is called eternal. Eternity. Future is continuously becoming past. Future is continuously slipping into past. Now, how to achieve eternity? How to achieve eternity? Present moment is the only moment where you can touch the time shaft. Present moment is the only moment where you can touch the time shaft. Can you catch your future? Can you catch your past? But you can catch the present. You can be in the present. See, the eternity means past, present, future. All three together only is eternity. This the whole thing is eternity. And beyond this board, on that side. Eternity. You see, this is the eternity. Eternity means Nitya. We have to touch Nitya. We have to become Nitya. Where is the relationship between you and Nitya? Only present moment. You see, where is the relationship between you and the planet Earth? The place where you are touching, where your feet is touching. Is there any other place where you are connected to planet Earth? No. Planet Earth may be this side so much of land is there, this side so much of land is there. But you are connected to planet Earth where? Only where your feet is touching the earth. Only in this place you are connected. So the time shaft is also there. Thousands of years are over. Thousands of years are going to come. But you are connected to time when? Where? Only now. Only now, this moment. Thousands of acres are there this side, thousands of acres are there that side. But you are connected to space, planet Earth only in this 2 feet, where your feet are touching the planet Earth. Thousands of years are gone and thousands of years are going to happen. But where you are connected to eternity? Now, this moment. Am I right? You are connected to eternity, the present moment. Not to next moment or the last moment. No. This moment only you are connected to eternity. So if you want to touch the eternity, if you want to touch the time shaft, you have to come to this moment, present moment. This is the only space, this is the only time. Now is the only time. Here is the only space. Now, here, or nowhere. Now, here, or nowhere. If you can give awareness, comma, between now here, you are now here. If you just remove that comma, the awareness is the comma. Anyhow, now is the only space, only time. Here is the only space. If you have to penetrate Nitya, if you have to touch Nitya, if you have to touch Nityananda, if you have to even see Nityananda, please be very clear, you have to be now and here. You can't see me if you are in the past or if you are in the future. Don't think you have seen me. The big problem is you think you have seen me. That's a major problem. You think you have seen me. The moment you think you have seen me, you have missed me. You cannot see me unless you see Nitya. So many people, so many hundreds of our devotees in Anya meditation, they have experienced the chair is empty. Chair is empty. So many hundreds, they say that the back completely we are able to see the screen. The chair is empty. You are not there. What has happened? Actually, I tell them, I am not there. Here nobody is speaking. Please be very clear. Here nobody is speaking. Nobody is standing in front of you. Nobody is holding the mic. I don't know how you will understand or get confused. No problem. Nobody is standing. The problem is, if you really penetrate Nitya, the present moment, you will understand your emptiness is there. Just your emptiness is speaking with you. When you don't know, when you are not able to penetrate Nitya, you start thinking you have seen me. You are seeing me. Only when you penetrate the present moment, Nitya, only when you penetrate the time shaft, Nitya, you come to the clarity. You can touch the Nitya. Now, the Atman is in eternity. Atman is eternity. Atman is eternity. Atman is everywhere. Atman is present in all the time. Atman exists Atma exists in past, present and future. Now how will you touch the Atma? How will you become one with Atma? What's the way? Only coming to the present moment. Only this moment you can relate with Atman. You can't relate with Atman with any other moment. Only this moment. This moment is the only time you can relate with Atman. This is the only moment you can relate with Atman. If you have to have the Atma Spurana, you have to come down to the present moment. Present moment. Only then you can penetrate the eternity. Only then you can penetrate the eternity. Only then you can penetrate the Atman. So the whole thing which we are going to do, these 3 days, not only these 4 days, whatever I have done only for this. All your ASP, NSP, RSSP, NESP, till ASP to ZSP, have all the SPs are done only for this, nothing else. You are supposed to come to this moment. You are supposed to be brought to this moment. To bring you to this moment is the only work. To bring you to this moment is the only job. To bring you totally to this moment is the whole purpose of this program or anything. People ask me, many people come and ask me, Swamiji, when we sit around you, when we are around you, we do not know how time passes. Just time flies. We do not know how dates are passing, how time is flying, what is happening. We do not know what's happening. And the other day we went to Tiruvannamalai. Some of our guys forgot even the date. Even the day, everything is forgotten. And they didn't even remember the days and dates. Time is forgotten. Dates are forgotten. Not everything is forgotten. What's happening? How it's happening like this? See, if you sit with a person who is boring you, even 10 minutes will look like a 10 year. You will continuously again and again see the watch. And if you sit with a person with whom you are in tune, you are enjoying, days are passing but you don't feel like a time is gone, time is up. You don't feel like time is moving. How this happens? You need to understand deeply. You see, when you are with a person with whom you are not happy, you are uneasy, number of thoughts happening in your system is more. Number of thoughts happening in your system is continuously, so many thoughts are happening. Thoughts are nothing but your movement between future and the past. Understand? I am defining the thoughts. Thoughts are nothing but your particle or yourself. Consider yourself as a particle. Yes, particle. The particle is yourself. This particle, if it moves from past to future in high frequency, that is what is called thoughts. Your thoughts are nothing but about your past and the future. Is there anything else? About the past or about the future? Your thoughts are nothing but your illogical, irrational, idiotical movement between your past and the future. Your thoughts are nothing but your illogical, irrational and idiotical movements of between future and the past. And one more thing I wanted you to be very clear. There is no good thought and bad thought. Please be very clear. Now I am breaking one more stone. There is no good thought and bad thought. All thoughts are bad. Over. No, really. Even your thought to become enlightened is bad. Even your thought to become enlightened will stop your enlightenment. In ultimate sense, that is what will be the final hindrance. That's what will be the final hindrance. Any thought is bad, that's all. There is no good garbage and bad garbage, no. No question of good and bad. Your thoughts are as such bad. Simply as such your thoughts are bad. There is no question of good thought and bad thought. Don't think that if I do some punya it's a good thought, otherwise it's a bad thought. No. The very moment between past and the future, just running. Actually, that's what you are doing. Don't think you are sitting. It's not actually now you are doing. Actually, that is what you are doing. You do not know. And this is the same thing you are doing. Continuously you are doing. Between past and the future. 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 Now that is what actually you are doing. Past and the future. Past and the future. Past and the future. Continuously the frequency that you are vibrating. You are oscillating. This side and that side. This side and that side. This side and that side. So much of movement is happening. That is what I call thoughts. You are moving irrationally, illogically and idiotically between the future and the past is what I call thoughts. Now in this there are few categories. 100 thoughts per second means high frequency. Just like a 2B runs. 2B is running. This is 100 thoughts per second. 100 thoughts per second. When the frequency, that's what TPS, new term, TM, my SM. Service mark. TPS, thoughts per second. If it's 100, using the word just 100 thoughts for a mark, there is no such thing as 100. I think it will be a little more, I don't know. 100 thoughts per second. If that is the case, you are too much away from the time shaft. You are too much away from your center. You are too much away from the Nitya. You are too much away from your Atman. Your Atman, center, Nitya, everything is one and the same. This is your Atman. Atman, center, Nitya, everything is this only. Please be very clear. In this space, you and me are one and the same.
If we chronologically, plan, you're still thinking. That means you'll to lead a life. Or
No. Now let me. You see, as long as you are inside your Manipura, all your thinking will be only psychological worrying. The moment you are out, all your thinking will be chronological planning. As long as you are inside your Manipura, yesterday that is what I gave you the technique. Just sit, don't move. Don't move by your thoughts. Witness. Create maximum space between you and your thoughts. There will be time when the cold becomes too much. You are not able to sit. Your body wants to rest. Automatically your body will get up and move. You will not even have any feeling. Neither you will feel like controlling, nor you will feel like not controlling. You see, when you walk that way, you will not have weight in you. Understand, this is the key. You will move, but you will not have the weight in you. Usually you always have weight in this space. In this place you will always have a weight. Always you will have a weight and a solid feeling in this place. Am I right? In this place, between the Manipurana and the Swadhisthana, in this space, always you will have a weight. You will have a tightness. It's a continuous. When you move in that way, you will not have any weight. That space will be totally relaxed. That space will be just empty. Try 2-3 days. Nothing wrong. Then naturally you will see all your psychological worrying will become chronological planning. Just get out. Then things will become alright.